Good afternoon. Live a coverage of the Nigerian Premier Football League match day 26 between Kwara United, the host team, up against KANO Pillars, say Mesugida. For the battle. Yeah, Mr. D, good afternoon. Welcome. Another interesting afternoon of football right here in the Emirates city of Ilori.
Thank you very much, Tosh Michaels. It gives me a I'm very delighted to be here. And this is the battle for survival, as you said. The pillars, same Mesugida as they call them, have traveled down all the way from the KANO, the Pyramid City, to fight for maximum points here against the Harmony Boys in Ilori, capital city of Kwara State. It's about 30 hours of journey from KANO City down to Ilori here. And you definitely want to believe that the same Mesugida have really traveled down here for a serious business. It's a battle for survival. Both teams, are coming to this game with the need to get the maximum point to be able to support their survivor from the relegation zone, and to eventually and ultimately keep their NPFL status alive. I mean, that is the talking point here, Michael. And, we cannot really wait to see the battle line get drawn. And, of course, the fans and supporters alike of both teams have also trooped in their large numbers into the stadium to actually witness this encounter. It's a Super Sunday encounter clash, if you ask me, Michael. And people are really ready for it.
Yes, of course, people are ready for it. The fans have stormed into the stadium in larger numbers. They are ready to support and cheer their teams to victory right here this afternoon. I'll quickly run you through the starters of both teams. For Kwara United, we have Nuruddin Badmos, jersey number 33, Ibrahim Yahya, Shehu Ogurumbide, and Nafi Babatunde, the young lad who joined in the mid-season and has become an integral part of the team. He hasn't missed any game since his debut against Bayelsa United. We have Abdurrahman Olariwaju in the setup as well. We partner with Rinze Obona, who returns into the startup. We have Olani Shahid, Abdul Salam, jersey number 37. I beg your pardon, we have Yahya Ibrahim, Shehu Agribide, Ariza Ogbonna, Olani Shahid, personal where Ariza Ogbonna comes back into the setup. Junior Mifwa, Gidado Toyiv, Ozo Philip, and Samsudin Mohammed for his starter, the first starter at home. He made his debut against Plateau United last weekend. And of course, Awule John Mark returns into the lineup. Abdul Salam out of this one. He's been injured. He got injured in the 25th minute of that game against Plateau United. In the substitution, we have Suraj Ayileso, the reserve goalkeeper, Afiz Bankole, Kim Akani, Abdurrahman Olariwaju, Alege Mohamed, Chimo Badamosi, Jeremiah Aputu, of course, Jamil Suleiman, and Ini Emmanuel back into the frame for Kwara United. The technical, the head coach of the side is Shafat Suleiman. Kwara United on all white for today's encounter. For KANO Pillars, OKK Destiny is in goal. Jersey number 33 as well. Abdul Talif Sanusi, Fuhad Usman, Abdullahi Musa, Abibu Yakubu, Olakunle Akanla, Rabiu Ali, the legend, keeps inside, the captain of the side, Mustafa Umar, Christian Izu Chuku, Luis Dandong scored the goal against Remo Stars last weekend. Okere Chidozie completes this starting lineup for the visitors. Substitute Galadima Mohamed, Abdullahi Ali, Mukhtar Mohamed, Ugochukwu Gabriel, Suleiman Idris, Williams Ayuba, Aliyu Yakubu, Awao Ali, and Bernard Ovoke. Bernard Ovoke, not a visitor on this tour. He was a part of the Kwara United team years before moving to Ben Insurance and now switching side to KANO Pillars. Kwara United, like I said earlier, on all white, KANO Pillars, green top, green shirt, green stockings, Nigerian Premier Football League, March day 26. The officials, we have a central referee, Abdul Majid Seidu, Akinade Samuel, Nasiru Iyamara, and of course Kabiru Sadiq. And the visitors gets us on the way in this fixture, Shami Sadiq.
It is the visitors who get us on the way. Back here in Ilorin, of course, the last time they visited here, it was a 2-0 defeat in the hands of the Harmony Boys. And, history is, they say it's one of the best teachers, if you want. Let's see what happened at the end of this game, Michael. Don't forget, the first leg of this encounter ended 1-0 in favor of KANO Pillars, right there when they were adopting Katsina, as their temporary home ground. Yeah, this is the second leg, and it comes at the pivot period, especially for both teams who are actually battling for survival.
Of course, here comes an attack for KANO Pillars, but the assistant referee flags goes up. And Kwara United survived that scare at that point in time. A free kick will come for the home side. The fixtures are that favors KANO Pillars, who have 9 wins, Kwara United 7 wins. And of course, only one time this fixture has ended in a draw. And a chance now, Junior Mifwa. What does he do? Junior! Oh no! What a glorious opportunity there! Junior Mufwa, he will certainly be disappointed in himself. What a chance! And a corner kick quickly taken, see an opportunity. Another corner kick, Yemi Sadiq. Junior Mufwa should have done better.
That was a golden opportunity for Junior. I mean, he had to take about 3 in the game. A chance came your way, and you should have taken it. And, the results at the end of the day.
Of course, I just hope that this doesn't define the result, but at the meantime, it's Kwara United in possession. Nafi finds a Bonarinza, who returns to the side after going on a trial in Egypt and somehow finding a way. And now Junior Mufwa again, but the referee flag this time. And a relief for KANO Pillars. It's goalless. In the opening stages of this game, right here inside the Rashid Yakin Menbo Georgini Stadium, Kwara United, it's already a lively atmosphere right here, relegation survivor. And not so many we believe that this fixture at this point would be a battle for relegation, battle for survivor, but that's the reality on hands right here. Kwara United, President Federation Cup champions 2025, finding themselves rock bottom. 18th on the log. KANO Pillars 17th on the log. A must win for either side if they want to survive. And then KANO Pillars have the possession deep in their half, and the clearance sends it forward. Chidozie, but Anafi gets ahead on it. Also Philip finds Sheung. Sheung to Aule John Mark, who was looking to get Junior involved in that, but that has gone out into touch for a throw to KANO Pillars deep in their half. Nigerian Premier Football League, March day 26 right here. But he just flopped that, and we are still level yet. And here comes the visitor, Arizo Bona Shahid. He goes to the ground, and the referee says that is an infringement, an advantage to the centre back. Got a brace last time out on this stuff against Bayelsa United. Against Warri Wolves, I beg your pardon. Olani Shahid. An acrobatic kick, and as well as a combating from the spot in the second. Now, very chance. Yahya Ibrahim. The 5 minutes gone into this game. Kwara United new, KANO Pillars new. Of course, matches as well ongoing in the different match venues. Just yesterday, Barau defeated Kun Khalifa by a goal to nil. Let's go coming for Barau. Anafi wasting too much time on the ball, being dispossessed here. And now KANO Pillars in possession. They have a free kick. And the free kick will be taken by the big man, Jesse, number 15, Abdul Alayi Musa, Arize, Yahya Ibrahim, says a long one, and a move forward with chase. Amusha gets to it, Samsudin. The first touch was nice. I move, Aule John Mark, I move for John. I move for, finds Aule John Mark, an opportunity for Kwara United! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! What an opener! You can feel the electric. Aule John Mark, the goal scorer. Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 0. Brilliant start for Kwara United.
Absolutely brilliant, Michael. The transition and how the players, execute that. That's really beautiful. And that's really a pretty much, beautiful goal. Yet, from John Aule to actually increase his tally in this current campaign. It's a really a beautiful goal from John Aule, Mark. And you can see, all the excitement from the fans who are truly, waiting for something like this. They saw it the last time against the Warriors, so they were actually longing for it. And it seems to have come. And this came really early, probably, sending a chill, things down upon their minds, given the disappointment that had earlier been witnessed by the chance lost by, Junior Amufa. It's a perfect one from John Aule, Mark.
A brilliant start for Kwara United. And then they can build on that momentum. Arize finds a Gidado to Yahya Ibrahim. The lost possession. Musa senses it. Sahid Olaini has a head on it. Amufa, the goal scorer. Aule John Mark. Rabi Ali. And here comes a KANO Pillars. Oseo KANO Pillars, Christian Izuchuku. Dispossess Asheu. And the referee calls back play. Free kick to KANO Pillars. What a cracker. What a strike. Brilliant combination from Junior Mufa to Aule John Mark for the opener. A dream starter you would want. And it's kind of a contest. Relegation survivor battle. If you want. A free kick comes. Headed out. Still KANO Pillars in possession. And the chance now for KANO Pillars. Carans comes from Arizo Bona. A live coverage comes to Propel Sport Africa. The sunny afternoon. A sunny Sunday afternoon. After a very lovely Saturday. A field of love. Talking about the Valentine. And of course, you will want to say that Kwara United are loving it at the moment. Saeed now looking to build from behind. Clearance comes for the home side, and then the defender sends it into safety. 9 minutes gone. Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 0. The atmosphere is electric. They lost against Plateau United last weekend, conceding late on in that game. In the 90th minutes. And here comes KANO Pillars. Izuchuku was looking to get Okore on. But Nuruddin Badmos has it now. The goalkeeper sends it long. Samshuddin, who is making his debut, his home debut for Kwara United. He made his debut last weekend against Plateau United. Clarence Okore, which is Saeed, get the better of him there. He goes to the ground, referee. Advantage that goes at the way of Kwara United. Controlling proceeding at the moment. Gidado Toyib, also Philip finds Aole John Mark flagged off there, and the referee whistles go.
I think what we have seen is the home team, exploiting the apparent weakness that they have here, especially from the part of Abdul Muttalib Sanusi, on the right, side here of KANO Pillars fullback. It's not really a good one. I truly think that the coach is perhaps monitoring that situation. But of course, it's a good goal for Aole John Mark, and I can confirm that he has now scored 5 goals for Kwara United in the NPFL this season. Add that up to 2 goals that he scored on the continent. He's now has 7 goals, making him the current highest goal scorer for Kwara United this particular campaign that we are in.
We can confirm to you that Warri Wolves have taken the lead against the Shooting Stars in Abeokuta. Peter Ita scored at the concession for Warri Wolves last weekend, last time out against Kwara United on this stop. He has given Warri Wolves the lead against Shooting Stars at the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta. But at the meantime, it's an equalizer, 1-1. A quick response there from the Ibadan Beza side. And here comes Kwara United. Out it goes, a corner kick. 11 minutes there in Abeokuta. Shooting Stars 1, Warri Wolves 1. Interesting fixture. Interesting game of football we are witnessing in the Nigerian Premier League this season. We're having the big guns struggling for survival, Yemi Sadiq.
Absolutely, big guns struggling for survival. The current champion, talking about Raymond Stars, also struggling for survival. And what we are also witnessing right here is another team, is both Kwara United and KANO Pillars also struggling for survival in the league. The league is hotting up very, very, interestingly. But of course, some are still surprised. Some teams are still, still surprised, and they are still fully unaware of the situation. This is match day 26, Michael, and you can do the numbers. Just some 12 games to the end of the season. And you know what that means? If you don't pull up everything together about yourself, you might just, at the end of the day, find yourself in a position that you don't really like. And that would be very, very damning and damaging.
Of course, damning and damaging. A result Kwara United will regret terribly. It was that 1-0 defeat in the hands of Bentel Insurance. All right, here in Ilorin. And here comes KANO Pillars. Okore. KANO Pillars still in possession. Rabiu Ali. Dispossessed there by also Philip. KANO Pillars picks it up again. And Afi does well. Still KANO Pillars in possession. Rabiu Ali. And here comes KANO Pillars. Besu Kira on the attack. They goes to the center. The attacker goes to the ground. The referee spots an infringement and a free kick to KANO Pillars. Exact spot where Sikiru Kamau equalized against APS FC yesterday in that Nigerian National League encounter where the Saraki boys narrowly got a 2-1 win. Kamau converted a free kick from a exact spot there. Whoever is going to take this actually, converts. Sikiru converted to level matters on the 26 minutes. It is the 14th minute now, and the free kick is certainly going to be Rabiu Ali, who's going to take a dead ball specialist, a free kick specialist if you want. At the meantime, a player is down on the top for Kwara United. And it is Yahaya Ibrahim, who is currently being attended to by the medics. The fullback, Yahaya. No trouble at all. He's up on his feet, and the free kick will come down for the KANO Pillars. Very, very promising position here, Yemi Sadiq. A position where Rabiu Ali will fancy his chance. And Nuruddin Badmus organizing his war, screaming and shouting on his defender. And then the free kick will come now. Rabiu Ali certainly, it would be, and Rabiu Ali goes for it, just inches wide. And Kwara United survived that. The goal kick, it will be. 15 minutes of football. A year in Ilori, the North Central, the capital city of Kwara State, North Central Nigeria. It's Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 0, and Nigerian Premier Football League March 26 fixture. And the goal kick will come now for the home side.
I think we have not really seen much from the visitors, especially in the final third. They seem to be struggling to put, their heads together and to be able to create chances. That will be the free kick played earlier on by legendary Rabiu Ali. Will be the only, chance that they would have at goal so far in this encounter. And I think they will really need to put in more effort if they are really poised to get something out of this game.
Really need to do more if you want to get something out of these KANO Pillars. I can confirm to you that it's almost half time in Katsina. And it's goalless between Katsina United and Nasarawa United. A long ball there from Nuruddin Badmus to Junior Mifwa. But Abdul Talib Sanusi got the better. He got the final touch. Out it goes at the corner kick for Kwara United. A corner kick for Kwara United, an opportunity to double the lead here. Can they make it count? Junior crosses ball. And a chance! Out it goes again for another corner kick. Anafi almost getting the second. Almost with his first for the club, but quite unlucky he was at that point in time. And the corner kick will come on the other hand for Kwara United. Gidado Toyib to take an in-swing guy. It would be the cross comes in. What goes in? Oh, Arinze Bona Rosales, but that has gone out for another corner kick. It took a deflection of a KANO Pillars defender to put that out. 3 consecutive corner kicks for Kwara United as they look to increase the tally. Junior Amifwa. And the clearance will come now for KANO Pillars. Sadiq, remember in just last year where APS Ilori FC went to Lagos to take on Sporting Lagos. The players of ABS FC met with KANO Pillars legend Rabiu Ali before their game against Ikoro City, and Anafi Babatunde was one of those who was eager to take pictures with the legend. But this afternoon he's on the pitch, playing against the legend.
Absolutely, that is when dreams come true. And that is when dreams come true for a certain Anofi Babatunde Akaka, who actually grew through the rank from Barrier Sport Club to ABSFC. I mean, Rabi Ali is an inspiration to a whole lot of young footballers across the length and breadth of the country. One of the longest, playing in the league, and one of the oldest. I think he's always an inspiration and motivation for quite a number of them. And that is just a beautiful part of the game. Last year, he was eager to share a picture with him, and this time around, he's sharing a pitch with him.
Absolutely, and the cross comes in from the corner kick. Kwara United. Also, Philip has it now for the home side. See also Philip finds Yahya Ibrahim on the far side. Yahya Ibrahim does well. Yahya Ibrahim goes for it, blocked. What a nutmeg that was to a skip pass. Mustafa Umar. And the fans enjoyed that. Yemi Sadiq.
Yeah, they did. I mean, Yahya Ibrahim is a fantastic, talent. And even though he was actually sidelined for a few games this season, a lot of fans are really happy to see him back on the pitch and doing it. Third game consecutively now, he has held sway.
And a long throw to come now from Shehu. The throw comes in. The goalkeeper, Gege! What a chance! And the crowds will come. Only as far as Samsudin, an opportunity. Oh, quite ambitious he was. Goal kick it will be. Ashewu. Oh, going to be there with that long throw. Remo Stars will. Maybe have not, gotten off at that torment that they got from Shehu, a courtesy of his long throw, which produced 2 goals for Kwara United on this stuff. A clearance comes off the boots of Yahaya. KANO Pillars 9 possession. And here they come, KANO Pillars, Okore, which is Shehu gets the touch on that. And Afi we clear. Yeah, also sends it to safety. KANO Pillars has it. Rabi Ali looking for Okore. Okore has it. 2 men are arriving in the box. Still Okore for KANO Pillars. Being closed down there. They manages to escape, but it has gone out into touch. Because the technical advisor of the head coach of KANO Pillars, Baba Ganaro, getting involved in the action, but outside the pitch. A free kick for Kwara United. 23 minutes old, this fixture. And it's Kwara United with a slim lead. A courtesy of Aule John Mark. Everywhere you go across different centers, it is football, Nigerian Premier Football League. And here comes KANO Pillars, Abu Ali. Still, Rabi Ali to Umar. Rabi Ali again, Umar again. And the cross comes, Okore waiting. A header sends it out. And a chance, clearance comes off at the boat of Anafi. And still KANO Pillars now. Sanusi finds his teammates on the far side. And that was jersey number 35, Christian Izuchuku. As well, it's a goalless between Eyimba and Ikorodu City. Pendel Insurance away at Bayelsa United, goalless it is. Rangers International 1, Wiki Tories 0, Remo Stars 0, Abia Warriors 0, Shooting Stars 1, Warrior Wolves 1. And of course, in this figure we are tracking for you. It's a Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 0. Kwara United have a rescheduled fixture against Rivers United. And that game will come up on the 18th of February. And that's Wednesday next week. Or this week if you want. Rivers United suffered a heavy defeat yesterday in the CAF Champions League, 3-0, and they lost against RS Bekane, which have further confirmed their elimination from this season's CAF Champions League. The only Nigerian club remaining in the continent, finally exiting the continent, Sadiq.
Man, it's really a poor outing from the Pride of Rivers. I mean, historically, they are the first Nigerian team to actually, gather only 1 point out of, a group stage campaign of the continental competition. That is really a poor one from the Pride of Rivers. And it also, keep up the question of how Nigerian teams are faring on the continent. I think there's really need for a lot of reform, in terms of how Nigerian team are playing on the continent. Whether it has to do with the technical ability, whether it has to do with the kind of talent that you parade, I mean, it's a whole lot. And the approach has to be holistic.
Of course, the approach has to be realistic. You have to be more ambitious on the continent. And so far, so good. The only successful side and the continent from Nigeria is the Yimba, who won it back-to-back between 2023 and 2024. And here comes Kwara United. Junior Milford skips past Umar. A cross comes in. And no connection. It's still alive. Yahya picks it up. It sends a cross in. And a header sends it out for KANO Pillars. Clearance only as far as Yahya Ibrahim, Anafi. Aule John Mark, the goal scorer now. Aule John Mark looking for Samsudin. That has been cut out. And here comes the visitors. Okori. It's KANO Pillars on the attack now. It's still Okori. Finds Luis Dandong. Goes to the ground. Referee sees nothing wrong with that challenge from Anafi. But that was a poor pass from the lad right here. Okeke. Destiny. And KANO Pillars in possession. Omar Mustafa. Yakub Abibu. It's a loose pass from Abibu Yakub, jersey number 5 for KANO Pillars. And the man is down on the top for Say Masu get aside. And the play has been paused. As the referee. A medical attention will be needed for the attacker. Time check, 29 minutes. Just a minute before the half-hour mark. And it's Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 0. It's been very interesting so far, Yemi Sadiq. It's been lively. And of course, he will say that the home fans are enjoying this. Early goal from Aule John Mark. see the technical crew using the advantage to dish out instruction to the team. Of course, our KANO pillars are without their inspirational general manager and forward Ahmed Musa, who has been linked with a move away from the club. We report indicating that he has moved to Kazakhstan to aim to link up with a former national teammate Victor Moses with FC Keisa. Still waiting to confirm if he has moved or not. But in the meantime, what we can tell you is that he's not here in Ilori. He's not been sighted. Of course, Remo Stars leads 2-1 against Shooting Stars leads 2-1 against Warri Wolves. They've turned it around right here in Abeokuta. It's still goalless between Remo Stars and Abia Warriors. Remo Stars are currently 19th on the log. Just he plays better. He plays better than newly promoted Kun Khalifat, who lost yesterday against Barau 1-0. It ended in KANO. Remo Stars are from being champions to relegation. What a story that would be. What a script it would be for Remo Stars. Can they find a way to survive? Only time will tell. At the meantime, what we do know is that they sit 19th on the log. Former NPFL champions, or reigning champions as it were. Kwara United in possession right now. Anafi Babatunde finds Toib Gidado. Here comes Kwara United. Gidado finds Yahya Ibrahim on the far side. Samsudeen gets involved. Still Samsudeen. A good recovery from the attacker of KANO Pillars. We might be seeing an early substitution from KANO Pillars. Suggests that the injury not good for KANO Pillars at this point. Yeah, Mr. Dick. Early substitution coming for Seime Sugida.
Yeah, early substitution, and I think I'll consider that a very, a wise decision from the technical crew led by Mohamed Baba Ganaru. KANO Pillars has not really given much, especially in the final third, and they've been quite unsettled too in the defense. And so perhaps there's need for a kind of a new leg to come and re-energize the team and strengthen them. Of course, it's not a mistake that Awalu Alimalam, who is currently introduced, is a goal poacher himself, if you want me to use that word. I mean, he's one of the 8 strikers for the Seime Sugida, and expectedly, the team will be hoping that they can rely on his talent and experience to be able to turn things around here.
Awa Hali preparing to come on for KANO Pillars here. In the meantime, it's a clearance from Abibu Yakubu. Anafi with a tussle there with Okorie. Okorie seems to get the better of the lad, but a free kick will come now for KANO Pillars. And the substitution will come. Christian Izochukwu replays, and in comes Awal Ali for KANO Pillars. A free kick taken. A first touch. Out it goes for a goal kick. First touch for a newcomer right here. Four minutes past the half-hour mark. You can make it a 34 minutes if you want, or call it 34 minutes. But Kwara United still with the lead. A goal scored by Aule John Mark. Anafi Also Philip. Anafi. Samsudin on the attack. Kwara United blocked here. It will be a goal kick.
And it will be the second time that the Shamsuddin Mohammed will beat the offside trap. He failed to turn that in. I think he really needs to, step up. He joined Kwara United in the mid-season transfer from Lobby Stars FC. And he's one of the talent that, the team is looking forward to be able to, come in and strengthen the squad. Don't forget, Kwara United is missing the services of their point man, talking about Batunde Bright, who's been sidelined, of course. But on a good side, on a good news too for them, a certain Isagata has also returned back to the team training, and also the midfield maestro, Abdurrahim Shola, has also returned into the team training. So perhaps maybe in the coming days, some of these guys can also get integrated back to the team, and they can be able to do what they are known for.
And of course, Ini Manuel back in the team. He's on the bench, and maybe might just be getting some minutes in this game. Talking about Ini Manuel and some attacking reinforcement there for Kwara United. Possession advantage, Kwara United. Arizo Bona. Toyib Girado now. What does he do? He finds also Philip. Also back to Arize. Girado Toyib. Shahid Olani. Yaya Ibrahim disposes. KANO has this now. Ali wins a throw for Kwara United on the far, for KANO Pillars on the far side. Luis Dandong. Out it goes. A throw in favor of Kwara United. Here comes the home side again. Arize. Also. Anafi to Said. Luasheun. Also Philip. Anafi. Good now, Arize. Passing the ball quite well, Kwara United. But deep in their half. Arize sends it forward. Aule John Mark is onside. And here comes Kwara United. Aule John Mark. Toyib Girado calling for his. He has it. Poorly done. But Kwara United still has the possession. Toyib Girado gets it back again. He goes to the ground. Toyib Girado as well. A chance! Brilliant save from Okeke Destiny. What a strike that was from Toyib Girado, Yemi Sadiq.
Absolutely brilliant from Toyib Girado. I mean, giving a whole lot of, troubles for the defenders of KANO Pillars. I mean, he's one of the players that has unsettled them so far in this game, and he has just done it yet again. I mean, that was really a brilliant one, and I think that the goalkeeper too was very right, much on hand, to ensure that didn't go in. But of course, Kwara United will be playing their fifth corner of this game right here.
What a quick reflex save from Destiny Okeke.
Their eighth corner, I beg your pardon. I mean, it shows that Kwara United really has been on the offensive so far in this game.
A corner kick will come. Toyib Girado, the man who won the corner. We have a 5-4 white shirt in there. Destiny Okeke, Rosai to punch that out. Toyib sends that in again into the hands of the goalkeeper. Shahida Olani does well. And Afi sends it to the goalkeeper, to his goalkeeper. Rabiu, the captain. And here comes Louisa Dandong for KANO Pillars. Ali lost it. Here comes Willie John Mark. Finds Samsudin. Can he keep it? Yes, he does. An advantage now for Kwara United. Amufwa finds Oswald straight to Yahaya on the far side. The cross will come. Destiny. We have it. The goalkeeper for KANO Pillars. Rabiu Ali now. Rabiu Ali to Umar Mustafa. Okorie. Not happy with the referee decision, but a poor pass from Said. Straight back to KANO Pillars. And here they come again. Akala back to an infringement there. Kwara United still holding on to that a lead, courtesy of a goal from Aule John Mark. The 7th minute of this game. And a free kick will come for KANO Pillars deep in their half. But the referee will put it forward into Kwara United's half. Abibu Yakub will take this. I was looking to get Luis Dandong, but it was perfectly closed down by Yahaya Ibrahim. Arize Mustafa! That wouldn't trouble goalkeeper Nuruddin Badmos. Out it goes for a goal kick to the home side. 37 minutes gone. And the match involving Bender Insurance and Bayelsa United in Yenagua is still goalless in that fixture. In Aba between Himba and Ikorodu City is still goalless as well. Rangers International still hold a 1-goal lead against Wiki Tories. Remo Stars, Abia Warriors still goalless. 42 minutes gone in that one. Shooting Stars have increased the tally. They have increased the tally, and now it is 3-1 right there in Abeokuta. Kwara United still 1-0. 42 minutes gone here. Also, Shion finds a Gidado Tohib. Gidado skip passer. Fawood Usman. And here comes Yahaya Ibrahim. An opportunity for the second. Haule John Mark. Technical. The head coach not happy. Mustafa Uma for KANO Pillars. Foul. A free kick advantage to KANO Pillars. Nigerian Premier Football League match day 26 encounter here. Courtesy of Propel Sport Africa. And still the visitor in possession. The visitors. Cross will come, a low one, Anafi. Back to Yahaya. Clearance comes. Advantage KANO Pillars with a throw on the far side. To goalkeeper Destiny Okeke. Straight into the foot of Arize Ogbonna. Anafi. Yahaya. Back to Anafi. To Said Olani. Anafi Babatunde. Goes forward, finds Gidado Toyib. Gidado to Yahaya. Arize Ogbonna. The goalkeeper sends it back to Arize. Back to the goalkeeper. And the clearance will come. Samsudeen. Awole John Mark picks it up now for Kwara United. He loses it. His first touch and lets him down on that occasion. And here is Abibu. Sends it forward. Here comes KANO Pillars with a chance for an equalizer. Chance! Oh, it's flying over the face of goal. Goal kick, Kwara United. Just some seconds plus added time before the end of the first interval right here. Still Kwara United with the lead. It seems like the time is flying. Yeah, Mr. Sadiq.
Yeah, the time is flying. And I think now it is 2 minutes at a time that we just have more to play in this encounter. But what we have seen so far is Kwara United, who has dominated the proceedings so far. They've kept the ball possession. They've done quite a number. They've also gotten quite a number of chances, even though they had only one of it going inside the net. But for KANO Pillars, I think we've not really seen much of them. They've been able to also create chances. And then, of course, we've not seen that, all the parts of the squad, from the backside to the middle of the park to the final third, having some kind of, connectivity together. I think that is really missing. And maybe perhaps the team will go in, after the interval and correct some of these mistakes.
Of course, the referee calling back play. During that collision between Ogonna Arinze and Okorie. After that beautiful run from Oluwaseun Ogunbide, who feel disappointed with maybe feeling disappointed. But both players are up on their feet. Talking about Arinze and Ogonna Arinze and Okorie. Chidozie. Olani Shahid now back to his defensive pair as he looks to build out from DR Arinze sends it forward for Samsudeen. Out it goes for a throw to KANO Pillars. 2 minutes of additional time being displayed by the fourth official. 1 minute has been played, and we are some seconds away before the end of the first half here. It's Kwara United still with a lead, and here we have it. Center referee Abdul Majid Seidu has seen enough of action on the first 45 minutes of this encounter, and it is Awule John Marks going the 7th minute. That is the difference in this game. Kwara United head into the break with a very crucial lead. Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 0. Nigerian Premier Football League Match Day 26 encounter, Yemi Sadiq. It's been a brilliant first half of football right here in Ilorin.
What a game we've had, Michael. And it is John Awule Marks' effort in that 7 minutes, assuaging the fans following that glorious miss by Junior Amova earlier on. This one makes a difference as both teams head into the break. It's a 13-hour journey for Pillars, traveling down here from KANO Pyramid City to face off with Harmony Boys. Let's see what they actually, can make out of it at the end of it. But for now, it is Kwara United, the home side, who is currently holding on to that one goal advantage. And of course, hopefully they will see the game end this way, or maybe add more to the tally, so that they can at least have a sort of relief as they continue to battle for survival in the NPFL.
Battle for survival between Kwara United and KANO Pillars. Halftime here inside the Rashid Kidman Georgini Stadium in Ilorin, North Central Nigeria. Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 0. And of course, the other venues halftime, it goalless between Bendel Insurance and Bayelsa United. Ikodu City have taken the lead against Eyimba. It's 38 minutes in that fixture. And of course, Rangers International 2, Wiki Tourist 0. Remo Stars and Abia Warriors, it goalless at the break. Shooting Stars 3, Warri Wolves 1. It's halftime there in Abeokuta. And of course, halftime here in Ilorin. Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 0. Nigerian Premier Football League Match Day 26 encounter right here inside the Rashid Kidman Georgini Stadium. Live coverage courtesy of Propel Sport Africa. Partner Ashivu with MTN and Nigerian Premier Football League. Touch Michaels alongside Yemi Sadiq. We'll be right back. 40-second, 45 minutes. Do not go nowhere. Action will resume after the break.
All right, welcome back to the second half of the game. It is the NPFL match day 26 involving Kwara United and Pillars. And that's a chance from Toyib Gidado. Just earlier on in this second half, Kwara United with another chance to double the lead coming off the boot of Toyib Gidado. KANO Pillars quite lucky there, so survived that scare. Probably a goal kick now for KANO Pillars FC, who have just survived this scare from Kwara United to Toyib Gidado. Okay, Destiny sends a long one forward. Mustafa Omar, legendary. A long one comes off the leg of Fahad Usman. Arinze Ogbonna guides that out. And it will be a goal kick for Kwara United. Goalkeeper Nuruddin Badmus seems to be taking his time before he takes the kick. Nuruddin Badmus sends a long one into the area. Anofi. Aule John Mark, the goal scorer. KANO Pillars seems to have come into this second half with a renewed vigor and energy. A throw in for Kwara United to be taken by Ibrahim Yaya.
A throw for Kwara United. A second 45 minutes of this encounter. Nigerian Premier Football League match day 26. Kwara United playing from left to right and KANO Pillars from right to left. Kwara United on all whites, KANO Pillars in all green. Kwara United lead by a goal to nil. Aule John Mark trying to go past Ismaka on that point in time, but he does well. Akim Gidado, I beg your pardon. Here is Shahid Olani. Nuruddin Badmus to Arinze. Yahaya. Anafi. Sends a long one. Oh, seems to be a clearance. Abibu. Abdul Alai Musa, that was jersey number 15 for KANO Pillars. Both sides are unchanged in this half, except for the early substitution due to injury, the withdrawal of Christian Izuchuku, and then comes Awa Ali for KANO Pillars. The only difference so far, or the only change between the two sides so far in this game. A live coverage courtesy of Opera Sport Africa. Partnership with MTN Nigeria. And here comes Luis Dandong, but Arinze does well. Gidado Tohib dispossess. Here comes KANO Pillars Fuad. On the chase from Samsudin Musa. Omar Mustafa. Rabi Hali. He tries a long range shot, but wouldn't go past Shahid Olani. KANO Pillars again, and here come Fahad Usman. A poor passer from Fahad. And Kwara United, we have a throw.
KANO Pillars with so much space to actually exploit. Just within a couple of minutes ago, that was Rabi Ali also trying to take a shot, but that wouldn't go through. But I think the home side needs to be wary of the visitors, who seems to be very, very pushing in this second half.
And the throw now for KANO Pillars in the near side. Fuad Usman, jersey number 30. Well, intercepted here by Yahya Ibrahim. Musa Abdullahi. Luis Dandong still in possession for KANO Pillars. Abibu back to his goalkeeper. Okay, Destiny. Junior Amifwa. Abibu picks it up now for KANO Pillars. Rabi Ali. A one-time touch, a one-time pass. Here comes the visitors and the clearance comes from Olua Shehu Ogunbide. Junior Amifwa. Goes past Rabi Ali. Loses it. Here comes KANO Pillars again. Yeah, Saeed does well. Anafi Watunde. The passer was too strong from Anafi. Usman. Abibu. A long one towards the part of Okorie. A bit of defending now for Kwara United. Junior Amufwa. Will look break. Gidado. Samsudin was in an offside position. Fuad. Olakunle. Usman Mustafa. Back to Fuad. Fuad again. Luis Dandong. Rabi Hali. The one-time pass to Luis. A referee wishes go. KANO Pillars coming into the second half with a fresh energy. I don't know what the head coach must have told them in the break, in the dressing room, what it seems to be a better side in the first, in the opening stages of this second half. Yeah, Mr. Dick.
I mean, the KANO Pillars has been very strong, as I said earlier on, and should they continue playing in this manner, I think they might get something out of this game. We can see how ambitious they've become in this second half. We can also see how the introduction of Ali Awal Mala has added so much strength for them, especially in the final third.
The man is down on the top for Kwara United. I know booking so far. 52 minutes of football here. And of course, there's a goal in Akure. Abia Warriors have taken the lead against Remo Stars. They further compile the woes of Remo Stars, the current champions. Yeah, Mr. Dig. One will wonder what's happening with Remo Stars.
The nightmare continues for the coach. Precious Daniel Ogumodede's boys. I mean, that is not really a good one yet again. Though they had to adopt Sunshine Stadium in Akure as their home ground, after being banished away from home for NPFL breaches. But here we are again. The nightmare still continue. If it's end this way, that will be another huge defeat for them, as they even continue to sit rock bottom in the 19th position of the table.
Dispossessed there. Here comes KANO Pillars, Kwara United. Junior Mufa 2-on-1, 3-on-3 now. Awule John Ma poor from Junior Mufa, and he will be disappointed in himself. Or quite some indecision there from the attacker. And here comes KANO Pillars. And across comes Luis Dandong has the head on it. Okorie. Saeed does well, but manages to put that away. Shahid Olani is down towards the part of Awule John Mark, but KANO Pillars picks it up, cost of Olakule Akala. And now Rabi Ali, the captain for KANO Pillars. He has option in. Mustafa, the chance now! Oh! Into the hands of goalkeeper. But Nuruddin Badmus. You have to be careful, Kwara United.
And I think the home side was really lucky there. Very, very lucky. That was really a beautiful pass. A visionary one from legendary Rabiu Ali, who perhaps cited one of his, fellow players, who just, needed some sort of energy to just flash out. He was really unmarked, and I expected him to have actually done better with that. Kwara actually survived the use, and I think, if they don't sit tight, especially in the back line, they might just lose their, advantage anytime soon.
Here comes Junior Amfwa. Some sloppy movements. Junior still going. Toib. Oh, what a clearance comes for KANO Pillars. Anafi picks it up again for Kwara United. Anafi going. Anafi! Out it goes for a goal kick to the visitors.
I mean, it's been a not too good game from Junior Amofa. It's been sloppy, and I expect him to bring his A game into this encounter. But it's not been very, very effective, especially in the final third. So much passes from him, and there's so much delivery is expected to make to the runs are the ways of Shamsuddin or John Aulemagu and Toye Bugaro, who are always there for him, especially up front. So he has failed to actually connect them so well, and I hope that the Kwara United don't get punished for wasting some of these chances that has come their way.
Hope they don't get punished for wasting some of these chances that has come their way. In the meantime, it's KANO Pillars in possession. Olakunle to Fuad. Still KANO Pillars. Now the captain, Ali, been charged down. And now Hawal. Here comes Pillars. A cross comes in. Straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And the head coach are not buying any offer of the antics from Nuruddin Badmus. Once he seems to get play going. Awa Ali now for KANO Pillars. Looking so rejuvenated in this half. A free kick called here. Advantage to Kwara United. And preparing for another substitution. KANO Pillars. Jersey number 16. Suleiman Idris preparing to come on. And now currently being giving some instruction. And the touchline by head coach Baba Ganaru. Two substitutions it will be. The other, Abdullahi Ali, also one of those preparing to come on in this game. Arinze does well. Yahya Ibrahim now. Also Philip. Yahya Ibrahim again. Finds Gidado Toyib. Back to Yahya Ibrahim. Yahya Ibrahim does well. Goes to the ground. Free kick. The goal kick says the referee. The referee not interested in that. In the other end, Arize is down as well. Kwara United, we hope it's not something serious from Ubona Arize. Rangers International 2, Wiki Tourist nil. Rangers International have been very different since the return of coach Fidelis Ilechuku. They got a draw against Abia Warriors last weekend in Owerri. In Abia, Umaya, exactly. And nothing. And here comes Kwara United. Also Philip finds Junior to Samsudin. Also Philip. 4-1 it is. And here comes KANO Pillars now. Okorie. With some yard of space. Okorie goes past Yaya Ibrahim. Fouled. And the free kick will come now for KANO Pillars. The substitution will come now. Suleiman Idris and Abdullahi Ali. Idris will take the place of Mustafa Umar, jersey number 11. And Abdullahi Ali will take the place of Olakunle Akala. Now Abdul Mutalib Hasanusi is the man who has gone off for Abdullahi Ali. And a free kick now for KANO Pillars. Some defending to do now for Kwara United. Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 0. Opportunity for an equalizer here for the visitors. Can they make it count? Fuad Usman as well as Rabiu Ali standing by for this one. Fuad has left it for his captain. And Kwara United now preparing for 2 substitutions. A free kick comes! And Afi heads it out. Back to Fuad, KANO Pillars. Ali! Out it goes for a goal kick. Kwara United preparing for a double substitution for themselves as well. Ini Emmanuel and Hakim Akani, the 2 men to be sent forward now by coach Suleiman Ashafat. Kasuna United have taken the lead against Nasarawa United. They now lead by a goal to nil in KANO. A clearance from Shahid. Shahid Olani to Arize. Aule John Mark. Throw to come for KANO Pillars. A throw taken. For does well to skip pass also Philip. And keep possession. Okala now. Rabiu Ali. Okorie. Out it goes for a throw. And that substitution will come now. And certainly will be it for Junior Mufwa. He has been withdrawn. And then come in Emmanuel Hakim Akani as well. I'll take the place of Junior Mufwa. Both players who contributed for the goal earlier on in the first half. Assist from Junior Mufwa. Goal scored by Aule John Mark. And both players have been substituted now. And in comes Ini Emmanuel and Hakim Akani for Kwara United. And let's see what different they will bring into the game here, Mr. Dick.
Yeah, Ini Emmanuel returning from the sideline. And of course, Akani Hakim, after a lot of in and out of the game this season, is also coming. And that will be a very dangerous free kick for Kwara United to deal with. And the first bookings of the game.
A very difficult, a very tight free kick for Kwara United. In a dangerous position. They've been struggling this half, Kwara United. And of course, KANO Pillars with an opportunity to find the leveler. The first booking of the game going the way of Olani Shahid. 64 minutes of football played here. Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 0. A free kick will come now. Always rising. Nothing. That wouldn't trouble the goalkeeper at all.
I mean, KANO Pillars have had about 3 set pieces this half already, and it shows that they are really gunning for something in this particular game. For me, I think KANO Pillars really need to do more. They have to be very, very definitive, especially in the final third, in the cutting edge. If they have to get something out of it. For Kwara United too, they've been very, very sluggish in this second half. Not been good, especially in the final third, and also in the defense. It's been very shaky. I think both teams can actually work on some of these lapses.
I also hope they will work on these lapses. KANO Pillars still in possession. And a chance! Corner kick, KANO Pillars. They've been acting on the question now in this half. Looking for an equalizer. A corner kick will come for the visitors. The cross comes in. Olakule! Out it goes for a goal kick to Kwara United. An opportunity for them to regroup. The goal kick comes down. Arinze. Oluwaseun. KANO Pillars comes again. Luis Dandong. A free kick. Advantage Kwara United. Alani Said takes. KANO Pillars picks it up, and here they come now. Anafi. Oluwaseun will send it forward. A clearance comes off the boot of Yakubu. Here comes KANO Pillars. Gidado does well. Taib Gidado, Anafi. Yahaya Ibrahim to Gidado now. A free kick. Rico to Kwara United. We're being pegged back in this half. Akeem Akani for his first touch is coming on. Arinze Ogona does well. The flag finally goes up. And a free kick will come for the visitors in this game. Yemi Sadiq. It hasn't been a roller coaster for Kwara United in the second half.
I think the home team has been very, very poor in this second half. They've lost it in the midfield. They lost it in the final third. And even in the defense, it seems shaky. And I only wonder why the visitors have not been able to capitalize on this, instability that, I feel that Kwara United is having currently in this game. Yet another attack for them, but they are lucky this one has been headed out. Kwara United have been losing quite enough the possession. They lose the ball easily. The confidence seems to have also come down. And then we have not seen the impact of both Ini Emmanuel and Alakani Akim, who were introduced just earlier on in the game. Here comes Jacob, sends it forward for KANO Pillars.
The goalkeeper, well read, comes off his line quite well to get that. Yahaya. Akim Akani. The cross comes in straight to the hands of the goalkeeper. Here comes Olakunle, being put under pressure there. Olakunle, Kala. Here comes Capilas. Awa goes to the ground. Free kick. Advantage Awa. Through it is taken quickly. Rabi Ali puts that in. Ali now. A chance! Oh! The woodwork to the rescue! That was close! The substitute, Abdullahi Ali, almost with an equalizer there. Kwara United survive. Yemi Sadiq. How long can they survive? How long can they hold on? It's a slim lead, and KANO pillars have been asking all the questions here. Almost an equalizer, but the woodwork to the rescue.
Woodwork to the rescue, and it's just a matter of time if we continue this way for the visitors to get what they have been asking for in this game. And that's, it's also the Kwara United instability is also compounded with the fact that, the players easily get to, talk to each other in a very, provoked manner, especially who takes responsibility of maybe an error or whatever. I think that is really not the question. That is not kind of attitude that they're supposed to be putting on, whether on and off the ball. They will have to guide this, advantage very jealously. But anything short of that, they will get punished for it.
Also, Anafi Arinze Yahaya miscommunication for pass from Yahaya. KANO pillars wins it again. Alakoli. Back to Destiny. Okay. Goalkeeper. Forward now. You send it forward. Arise does well. Clearance comes from Arise into KANO pillars half. Forward picks it up, goes back to his goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper back to Fuad. Fahad. Usman. It's a long one towards the part of our Ali. Emmanuel right there. Clearance comes from Emmanuel. Offside call. Samsudeen was coming from an offside position. That referee whistle will go. A Nigerian Premier Football League match day 26 encounter here. Live in Lorry. And the chance now for Kwara United. Samsudeen. What a pass, a missed pass there. A corner kick. Again, you would want to say they would have done better with that move. But lackadaisical move. We want to wonder what's really going on with Kwara United in this game.
Very sluggish one. That was really a bad move from Samsudeen. He had all the space to himself, and he had, I was expecting to be able to, just trust forward and surge forward, get the cross out, take the shot himself. But that is what they've got from it. Really poor one. And now they have a corner. Let's see what they make out of it.
A corner kick. Meeting men forward. Lucky. Arise is. And the clearance comes for Kwara pillars. Saeed Alani sends it forward. And now comes Samsudeen. The defender does well. People Yaku. Samsudeen stays down. Oluwaseun sends it to his goalkeeper. And while Samsudeen is down,
coming from the striker Shamsi Mohammed, and I think he has not really given the fans what they really want. Perhaps the kind of energy that they would have gotten in the person of a certain Babatunde Bride, or even Abdul Salam, who also rejoined the team in the middle of the season. But so far, I think this is his own baptism of fire on the home front, the home turf. You have to actually improve on his performance, and that's of course the personal assessment. Because if I would have to score in this game, he's very pivotal to it. He's very key. I think not just quite unfortunately, he has not been doing the job, or let me say, he has not been doing it rightly.
And of course, Shooting Stars have made 4 against Warri Wolves in Abeokuta. 4 goes to 1 the lead right there. Shooting Stars. A long throw now for KANO Pillars to deal with. A long throw into the area. And it goes back. With a clearance back to Arinze Bona. Akim calling for it, but Shahid looking to pick Oluwaseun on the far side. Well intercepted by KANO Pillars. Shahid Olayi does well. Gidado Toyib now. Releases Alege and a chance! Oh! They wouldn't walk to the rescue! Disappointment for Suleiman Mohammed. Oh, what a glorious chance missed here! A Destiny with a save. What a chance! What a miss! Yeah, Mr. Sadiq.
Yeah, what a chance from Jamiu Sulaiman for Kwara United. That would have just been a very defining moment for him, even when he plays from a position that, is not truly and originally his position. I think that was really a good chance for Kwara United. And let's see whether they can actually build on that momentum.
Jamiu Suleiman once again looking to pick out Ini Emmanuel, and a clearance comes off the foot of Abdullahi Musa. KANO Pillars are still preparing for their substitution, and definitely the moments where that substitution will come now. Rabiu Ali would be replaced by Mukhtar Muhammad, and of course Okorie Chidozie will also be replaced by Ofoke Bernard. A final substitution for KANO Pillars.
Yeah, final substitution, if you ask me, Mukhtar is coming in to perhaps, do the just from the back. And Bernardo Boke is perhaps expected to come and hard up to the energy in the front. That is really, for me, a good tactical switch from Coach Mohamed Baba Ganaru. It's 1-1, Michael, and this can go either way.
Of course, Arabi Ali getting applaud from the fans. Anywhere he goes, he's loved across the country. A corner kick will come now for Kwara United. A corner kick now. 86 minutes, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left for Kwara United to find that winner. That could possibly be winner if he wants. A cross comes in. Gidado Taib. Arize asks for it, gets it. Gidado gets it again. And still Gidado going. A cross goal. In goal kick, says the referee. What a cracker. What a match. What a football game.
A moment of high tension for both sides as the lock comes in the dying minute of this game, Michael. This is just the beauty of the game.
The goal kick will come for the visitors. They will take their time. They want to key some seconds as possible as they can. KANO Pillars. The clearance comes from off the boot of Abdullah Musa on that point in time. Alege Mohamed now. Ini Emmanuel. Free kick for Kwara United. Ogubide Oluwaseun. A cross comes in. Spilled there by the goalkeeper. Hakim Gidado. Big C got the ground. What does the referee say? Kwara United appealing for a penalty. The referee says a free kick. It seems it was inside the box. That should be a penalty. That should certainly be a penalty, but the referee seems to be calling for a free kick. And yes, it's a free kick from the referee. Center referee Abdul Majid Sadiu. A free kick called there from the penalty for the center referee. Kwara United fans are still, the players still protesting, calling for a penalty. A free kick call from the center referee. Abdul Majid Zaidu from Zamfara. He says that it's a free kick. It's 19 minutes on the clock, Yemi Sadiq. A very crucial moment now. Shehu, can he make this count? A cross comes in. Always rising. No chance. A goal kick to KANO Pillars.
A moment full of exasperation and finally a relief for KANO Pillars. I think this is a game that will really go down to be one of the toughest games that we had on this tour, especially in this campaign. An end-to-end game, a game of each half, and we've also seen a game that is so burdened by a lot of, survivor battle, as it were. But here it is, the spoils is probably being shared. Even though that moment was really, really controversial, a lot of home fans were expecting that particular, foul there to be a penalty. But the referee, who is in charge of the game, seems to have, his own decision around it. And that is just it.
19 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes of additional time has been displayed by the fourth official. Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 1. A throw to Kwara United. Ariza sends it forward. Nuruddin Badmoza picks it up now for Kwara United. KANO Pillars would be satisfied with a draw here. Akim Akani, Rizal Bona, Anafi Batunde finds Ini Emmanuel on the far side. Ini Emmanuel, Stine Emmanuel, Stine Emmanuel! He goes to the ground! Koraki says the referee. Corner kick for United, pushing for a late winner here. The cross comes in. And the clearance. Oluwaseun Suleiman Akim Akani finds out Gidado. Still Gidado. The cross comes in. A corner kick. Kwara United piling on the pressure now. Kwara United piling on the pressure, looking for a winner here. Akim Akani couldn't get onto that. Yaya Ibrahim picks it up for Kwara United, sends across into the area. Goalkeeper Destin Okeke picks it up. Now Bernardo Foke. Yaya Ibrahim with a clearance. Hakim. Suleiman. Clearance gone for KANO Pillars. As a true. And there the referee signals here, no proceedings here in Ilori. Another point drop here by Kwara United. It's finished here. Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 1. Yemi Sadiq, disappointment in the face of the fans, disappointment for Kwara United.
And of course, disappointment for Kwara United, but of course a boost, a huge one at that for KANO Pillars, who have traveled down here for about 13 hours to pick a point on the road. It's a good game for them. It's a game of each half. Kwara United had the first half to themselves, and then KANO Pillars had the second half to themselves. I think the battle continues.
Of course, the battle continues. It's finished here in Ilori. Disappointment to the fans. Excitement for KANO Pillars. 1 point we do for them to go back to KANO Weeds. And the chase, the battle for survival continue for the Harmony Boys. Full time here in Ilori. Kwara United 1, KANO Pillars 1. They started off on the prize note, but it's a sad end here in Ilori. A live coverage courtesy of Propel Sport Africa in partnership with MTN Nigeria. NPFL Match Day 26 encounter. What a game, what a football match we've seen. What a cracker. What a disappointment, if you want, for the fans and for the players and the technical crew. But for lovers of football, it's a great game. Yes, of course. From the production crew led by Rashid Kadri, from the commentary crew, Tosh Michaels, as well as Yemi Sadiq, it's a goodbye and God bless you.